Hey, good afternoon, everybody. This is LaShonda Lee, CEO and founder of Walk in Favor Life Coaching and Jewels of Success Suite. And you have tapped into our Lunch and Learn today. It is Friday. Happy Friday to you. I hope you have some incredible plans for this weekend. I know that you have probably worked hard, and so now it is time to play hard over the weekend. But listen, I wanted to send you off with a message that will encourage you, that will inspire you, that will motivate you to be able to take action, right? Because no level of inspiration, motivation will manifest if you don't take action. It won't manifest into results until you take action. And so my question to you today is, are you ready to feel better? And are you ready to feel inspired? So listen, if you just tuned in, hello. Definitely a pleasure to be with you all today. I hope your Friday is awesome. But listen, today, again, I wanted to just allow you to walk away with something that is going to encourage you this weekend, something that's going to make you feel better, but also an assignment, right? Because at the end of the day, you can have all that you need, but knowing what to do and doing it is two different things, right? And so thank you so much for the heart. So here's the thing. When you think about inspiration, because again, at the end of this, there's going to be an assignment. It's going to be a challenge so that you can take advantage and really tap into you. Because see, if you don't tap into you, then who will? And so when you think about inspiration, what comes to mind, right? Do you know how you can improve your life with just the power of inspiration? If you can exercise the awesome power of your own inspiration, meaning that you don't need someone else to rah-rah you up. You don't need someone else to cheer you on. You don't need somebody to push you forward. Now listen, those things are great. Those things are good. That's what I do as a coach. But I'm here to tell you, if you could just exercise the awesome power of your own inspiration, it wouldn't take much to completely turn yourself into a walking success. Did you hear me? If you can tap into what is already inside of you, it would not take you long to turn into a walking success. Why do I say that? Because guess what? Inspiration is the foundation of creativity. Inspired people are more likely to achieve their goals, right? Inspiration boosts your well-being and your satisfaction in life. I hear so many people today talking about how they're dissatisfied with how their life is going, but yet they don't even know that if they could just tap into their own inspiration. What is it about you that make you you? What is it about you that make you smile, make you happy, make you want to get up in the morning? That's something that no one else can give you. Even as a coach, I can't give it to you, but I can ask the right questions to help pull it out of you. But it gotta be there. And I'm here to tell you today, if you're not aware of what inspires you, I want you to be encouraged to know that it's already there, but it's gonna take you taking time with yourself. And this weekend is a phenomenal time to do that, right? Inspiration increases your motivation, right? Inspiration leads you to feelings of purpose, feelings of meaning, and even gratitude, right? Inspiration does so much for you, but yet it's something that people don't really tap in to the degree that they should in order for them to have what it is that they desire. But here's the thing. There are many things that you can do for inspiration, right? You can do some meditation. You can listen to music. You can listen to exercise. You can exercise. But the reality is you have to get with yourself and be quiet and learn to hear what you are saying to you. You know, sometimes you have to silence everybody's voice, even your own at times, just so that you can tap into what is at the core of you. So here's the thing. Do you need help? Do you need help with things like being mindful? Sometimes we're just not mindful of ourselves. Do you need help when it comes to beating procrastination? Because procrastination steals your inspiration. If you're not mindful of yourself, then guess what? You're not mindful of your inspiration. Do you need help with forgiving somebody? Because see, walking in unforgiveness will steal you of your inspiration. Do you need to be healed from the inside out? Because if you're not healed internally, that's going to rob you of your inspiration. Do you need help establishing the direction in your life with your goals and your happiness? Because guess what? If you don't know what makes you happy, if you don't have any pertinent goals that really tap into the core of you, it's going to be hard for you to tap into your inspiration. Here's the thing. If you could literally make real, not fake, not fleeting, but real long-lasting improvements in just one or two of the areas that I've just talked about, the things that rob you of your inspiration, how could that change your life moving forward? How could just being more mindful of you change your life moving forward? How could beating procrastination change your life? They say procrastination is an assassination of your destination. How could that, just beating that alone, move your life forward? How could you having the ability to walk in total forgiveness move your life forward? How could you healing yourself from the inside out move yourself forward? Now, here's the thing. If you would agree with me that all of that would raise your lifestyle, because life is what we have, but style is truly the way we live it. If those two, if just changing and overcoming and defeating two of those things could move you forward in your life, then my question to you is, why not get it done this year? Why not get it done this quarter? Why not get it done right now, right? How would mastering these simple but yet powerful principles in each area of your life help you to think more positively? How could it help you get back on track to accomplishing your goals? How could it help you live joyfully no matter what's going on around you? See, happiness is dependent on what's going on around you, but joy, it doesn't matter what's going on around you. You still have internal joy. You still have internal peace. How could solving those circumstances increase all of that? How could it change your life? How could it make you wake up with a smile on your face? How could it literally help you to bust out of the rut that you may be living in right now, that you may be experiencing right now? Here's the thing. You don't have to wonder how that will enhance your life. It's about taking action. But at the end of the day, you have to be willing to make consistent progress on your goals, even if you're not sure what to do, or even if you may get overwhelmed. You have to make consistent progress. You have to discover healthy ways to handle toxic relationships. You have to learn how to be your own person again. How many of us have lost who we are as an individual? You have to learn how to be your own person again so that you don't get bogged down by everybody else's thoughts and opinions about how you should be living your life. Again, my question is, if you don't tap into you, who will? If you don't tap into you, woman of God, who will? It is time for us to learn how to master how to think more positively and live in more optimistic ways. Here's the thing. We got to learn how to let go of the weight of self-criticism, the things that are holding us back, the things that are choking our vision and not stretching our dreams. We have to learn how to let go of that. And what is important is that I know you and me together can be committed to growth in most areas of your lives. Think about this. I don't know if you were able to tap into this morning's broadcast where I talked about a lot of times we're working, but we're not moving forward. We're exhausted. We're tired. We're busy. We're active, but we're not moving forward. And the reason is that sometimes we don't tap into the right source. And so after the message, I had an opportunity to just think, right? And I know there are a lot of people that tap into my morning broadcast and they watch my daily shows and they read my posts and they show up for motivation and they show up for inspiration and they show up for education. But here's the thing, with all of that, you know what to do. Are you doing it? Are you taking the action that is required for you to move on purpose? Are you taking the action for you to move from one place to another? Are you taking the action that is going to help you live on a whole nother dimension? Are you taking the action that you are able to move past the blocks? And that's why I focus so hard on specializing in not only assisting women from getting unstuck, but even more importantly, how to move beyond what is blocking you from your next level of greatness. You know, we hear people talk about greatness all the time and walking in your authentic self and being true to who you are and tapping into the core of you. And sometimes, you know, that message can be so repetitive that it becomes redundant. But here's the deal. If you're not living that, if you're not experiencing that, then you are truly missing out on your best life. Everybody today is talking about living your best life. And the reason why we talk about it, especially us as coaches, is because we know it's a reality. We know that it is not just no far-fetched dream. We know it's just not a cliche. It's something. Thank you so much for your comments and your hearts. We know that it's something that you can literally experience, because guess what? There's not one coach today, including myself, that hasn't lost relationships, that hasn't lost finances, that hasn't lost materials. I lost a home, lost a car, lost a marriage, lost my finances. I lost so much. But I tell you what, today I'm not walking in loss. I'm walking in abundance. I'm walking in overflow. I'm walking in my greatness. Why? Because I did the things to get the power. And I'm saying today you can draw a line in the sand and you can live the life that you truly imagine. You don't have to always fantasize it. You don't have to always live in imaginary world. You can literally make that a reality in your life, but it's going to take action. It's going to take action. You must be willing to take the first step. And let me tell you from experience, not from theory, but from practical application. Let me tell you from experience that there is immense power in you taking the first step, because the first step will lead you to the next step. Did you hear what I said? The first step will lead you into the next step. So again, my question to you is, if you're not tapping into yourself, who will? If you're not tapping into who you are, to the deep, deep core you, who will? Who will? Right? And so listen, I want you this weekend, spend some time tapping into you. Silence all the other voices except yours. Find out what it is that you really want to do. Find out what it is that you like to do. And I know I give these assignments quick all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you. I give these assignments so often. Tap into yourself. Sit down with yourself. Just let your thoughts flow and write. Don't try to critique them. Don't try to limit them. Just write and flow. But yet, how many do that? There's power in that. There's power in that. Listen, when you tap into you, then you get an opportunity to bring that forth. But if you don't know what it is that you want, if you don't know what makes you happy, if you don't know what you like, then how can anybody help you? How can anybody help you? Can't nobody help you. There are some things that you must do. Here's the thing. I once heard Joyce Meyer say, there are some things God is not going to do for you because you got to do them. And then there are some things that you can't do because he only can do them. So listen, the things that you can do, God is not going to do them for you. You got to take the first step, and then the next step will be revealed. Listen, do me a favor and share this broadcast, all right? Share this broadcast with your followers. Listen, I invite you to join me. You know, I invite you to join me. I am looking to create so many success stories. I am looking to create so many success stories this year, 2017. And I challenge you to be one of them. You may be experiencing a great life, but guess what? Each and every one of us have the potential to be greater than where we are right now. So even if you think you've reached your peak, you have not reached your peak yet. Hey, Monica, you have not reached your peak yet. So listen, God even told us that be consistent in growth. Right? And grace and knowledge. We should always be growing. So listen, I challenge you today to at least book a complimentary 15-minute coaching session with me. Let's just talk about some stuff. Let's just talk about what you want. Let's just figure out what's blocking you. Let's be for real. that stuff is over. If it didn't work for you in 2016, it is not going to work in 2017, right? Thank you so much for the hearts. I love y'all, right? And it's February, the month of love, right? And I got a great webinar that's, I'm at my breaking point, caring for my mom, all burden on me, siblings not stepping. You know what? Guess what? Let me share something with you. I've walked that. My mom just had a liver transplant. Only gave her 12 hours to live. Okay? Listen, go to my website, book a complimentary session. Let's walk this thing out, because I'm promising you right now, the only reason this is at your door, it's not at your door to defeat you. It's not at your door to sabotage you. It's honestly at your door so that you can see the opportunity that's in it. There's a great opportunity in your current situation. We may look at it as a problem. We may deem it unfair. We may say, oh, why me? We may run, we may retreat, but I promise you, all you got to do is look at it with the right lenses, and you will see an opportunity. Not only will you be able to feel better about the circumstances, but you will see an opportunity. Let me help you find the opportunity in the circumstance that you're going through right now. Let me help you. Go to my website, www.walkinfavor.inc.com. I think I typed it in the broadcast so that there was no misspelling or anything like that. Go and book a complimentary session. I think I'm only doing 15-minute sessions right now. I'm not quite sure, because I have a team that manages my website for me. But listen, okay, I'm looking for you. I promise you, I'm going to be looking for that email to notify me of your session. And listen, if it is just a 15-minute, I'm going to bump you up to the 30-minute. Thank you so much, Minister Tamara. I'm going to bump you up to the 30-minute, because I don't want us to be rushed, okay? I do not want us to be rushed. So if it only gives you 15 minutes, don't worry. I'll bump it up to 30 minutes. And if you have some pertinent questions, email me at LaShonda@walkinfavor.inc.com. But if you go to the website and do the contact us, it'll automatically come to me. Women, listen, it is time, right? It is time for us to make this year the best year ever. I want you to at least be happy every single day. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to be pleasant, but your posture can be pleasant every single day. Your outlook can be optimistic every single day. You can walk in expectation. Listen, every single day I expect God to do something great in my life. And every day something great happens. It don't have to be finances. It could just be the fact that I had peace all this day. Don't underestimate a peace of mind. Do you hear me? Do not underestimate a peace of mind. So listen, I am excited about what is. You have the potential to be great. But potential is just potential if you don't walk it out. If you don't take action, it's just potential. You have the potential to be awesome. You have the potential to be great. You have the potential to be fabulous. You have the potential to be joyous. You have the potential to be happy. You have the potential to live out your wildest dreams. But potential is just potential if you sit back and do not take action. So my challenge to you is, if you don't tap into it, who will? If you don't tap into you, who will? There is nobody responsible for making you happy but you, right? And here's the thing. This month, at the end of the month, on the 27th of February, I am doing a webinar with my co-host, Tamiko Jenkins. She's known as the Happily Ever After Therapist. We are doing a webinar in the month of February, and it's called Love That Lasts. Now, you could take this how you want to. You could talk about the love that lasts as far as somebody on the outside of you, or you could take it personal and say the love that lasts because I love myself. It's up to you how you want to look at that. But I invite you to join me in that webinar, okay? And I'm going to actually be sending you all some questions or asking you to submit some questions. It's going to be a live Q&A. So it's not just going to be us delivering information, but we want you all to be talking to us. It's going to be virtual so that we can see one another. And so I'm looking forward to this maxing out. I believe I have space for just 30, and already it's a third of the way full. So make sure that you go to bit.ly/love that last 2017, no, just 17, bit.ly/love that last with an S on the end, 17. Register for that webinar. You will not want to miss it, because guess what? When you tap into that deep love within yourself, that's when you're going to attract love from the outside, because guess what? Attractive people attract attractive people. So if you're looking for love, you need to have that already in there. You need to already love yourself unconditionally. You have to already have the self kindness and the self compassion and the self patience already going on. And so I invite you to the webinar, and I invite you to book a complimentary coaching session with me. Listen, we're still in the first quarter of this year. Let's go ahead and get the kinks out the way. Let's go ahead and remove all the hiccups, the bumps, and the bruises. Let's get that out of the way this Q1, so that quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 of 2017, you are living your life like it's golden. You are living your life like it is golden. How about that? How about that? Let's live our life like it's golden, because you only get one. So why not make the best? Yes, you are going to struggle. We all do. But here's the thing. Since you got to struggle, why not have something to show for it? Since you got to struggle, why not have something to show for it? So listen, it's been a pleasure for me. You all pumped me up, right? With your comments and your hearts. But listen, take action. How do you take action? Join me on the webinar. How do you take action? Do the assignment. Connect with yourself. How do you take action? Book your complimentary session, and let's get this thing done. My brother used to always say, don't talk about it, be about it. So I'm saying to you ladies, don't talk about it, be about it. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, right? So listen, have an incredible day. If you have any questions for me, just email me. Feel free to go to my website and do the contact us, or email me. You can also find me on Facebook. You can Facebook message me at LaShonda Lee. But listen, if you need help, let's get the help. Let's get the help, and let's go ahead and live our lives like it's golden. Enjoy the rest of your day. I love you all. God bless you, and I look forward to being with you soon. Bye now. Awesome, awesome. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to it, Regina. I'm looking forward to it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We're going to have a great time. I promise you. All right. Bye-bye.